Hello and welcome back to another To Die for Friday video. I've had this video on my computer forever and I just found it, so I figured I'd go ahead and upload it. This is a baby card that I made for the shower I helped out with back in April. The theme was April showers bring May baby, and she had her baby in May and he's a healthy little boy. But I wanted to go ahead and share the video with you guys. So I used several different stamp sets as well as die sets from Lawn Fawn. Everything in here, with the exception of the Copic markers, is from Lawn Fawn. I used the stork and umbrella from the +1 stamp set from Lawn Fawn, and I stamped them out here on some Copic paper in some Memento black ink. I just covered up the face on the umbrella because I didn't want the umbrella. And I'm going to be coloring everything in the colors that the baby shower is in, with the exception of the gray. We did not use gray at the baby shower. So I just wanted to give the stork a little bit of shadow. Please do excuse me for pauses. I am getting over a cold and it has finally just settled into my throat, so I'm a little bit scratchy and dry-throated. So I just took my C markers, C1 and C00 here, to give the stork just a little bit of shading. Excuse me, I said C1 and I meant C2. And for the beak, I am using YR04 and YR14. Oh, I think my brain might be a little fried from all this heat we've had. I am just doing a little bit of shadowing there, but not too much. The stork will be holding the umbrella, so I wanted just a little bit there. For the umbrella, I used YG11 and Y. I am so sorry. Excuse me. I just used YG11 for the umbrella. It matched the shade of green that we used throughout the rest of the baby shower. I go in with my C2 to just give a little bit of color to the stem of the umbrella. The handle there will be colored a different color. And I go ahead and I'm coloring the bag. I guess this is the best way to, the bundle, there you go, BG01 and BG000. So I'm just going to color those in, and since at this point we knew she was having a baby, or boy, we knew the colors would match perfectly, I die cut out a bunch of, what are these? Oh my goodness, it has been one of those days. Cloud dies from the spring shower die set from Lawn Fawn, and I'm just going around them with, I believe it's the C00, just to give them a little bit of kind of that rainy cloud look that they get. So just a little bit of dimension right around the edges. No real blending out necessarily. I think I might have gone in at some point with my 0, but I don't think so. And now I'm just placing them around on my card base here. This is from the stitched rectangles. This is the largest one in the group. It's the A2 size card, which is what mine is going to be, and it's going to be a top folding card. So I just took my X-Acto knife, cut right above the bill of the stork to insert the umbrella in, so it looked like the stork was not only carrying the umbrella as well as the bundle. And I'm just going to use a little bit of glue to kind of attach that in place. And I am quite happy with the way my clouds are laid out. I believe I do rearrange them here a little bit, but for the most part I liked the way they were. And that is I used a Tombow Mono multi-adhesive to hold that in place. And I'm using, I want to say, I don't think I marked it down. I want to say I'm using VersaFine. No, I'm using Memento ink because that's what I happen to have handy. And I use the sentiment from both +1 as well as Little Bundle. And I stamped that in the corner. to kind of help fill in. I had considered doing raindrops from the clouds, but I really wanted to keep it quite simple and just a fun themed card. As you can see, my die cutting was a little bit off, but I think it just gives it a little more character. So I'm placing all the clouds down with some Tombow Mono as well, and I'll be trimming off the overhang. So I'm going to get all of that in place. And see, as you can see, I kind of filled in spots where they needed. I think I actually bring in another little cloud here in a little bit. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen the card and since I've done the video. But I had quite a few of them die cutted out. Die cutted? That sounds so bad. Die cut out. Yeah. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's so hot. It's actually hit 100 degrees the last couple of days. It was ridiculous. Just 100. I live in a cave, and I don't like that. I love the sun, but not the heat. So we try to stay cool wherever we can. I'm gonna go ahead and trim off the edges here. I don't mean to babble. I do not like dead air, and I don't have any way of covering it up really. So I do apologize. So I'm just going to trim all of that off. I am using my new camera setup, so please let me know if you like it or not. I took the laundry basket from the, I want to say this is from Little Bundles, yes. The Little Bundle stamp set, and stamped it out and colored it. I colored it off screen, but I did use the same colors with the exception of the darker green. I did use the same colors from the front. And I thought it would be funny. So the card says, "Welcome, baby boy," and more laundry. Because as people with kids know, when you have more children, you have more laundry. I thought it was quite funny. I took the parentheses, I just covered them up with some tape so that they weren't on there. I glued down my basket here, and that finished the inside of my card. This is a 110-pound cardstock, I believe, that I used as my card base, and now I'm just using my Tombow to glue down the front panel. And that completes my card. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I am hoping to get right back into more card making here very soon. It's just been crazy, and school is just about out, so it's only going to get crazier. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.